We got Poison. For 4 elixir, you get a non-projectile based spell that deals damage over somewhat a long duration of time. Just wanna explain, being a non-projectile spell means it doesn't account for travel time, so it spawns at the same time regardless of how far it is played from your king tower. Also, non-projectile based spells are immune to being reflected by the monk's ability, while projectile based ones are not immune to that. Poison is most comparable to Fireball, as they deal extremely similar amount of damage, with Poison dealing a little bit more than Fireball if you manage to get all the poison ticks on the same target. This means the Fireballies all would die to poison without needing a small spell to deal the final blow on them. But that doesn't mean you can just change Fireball into poison in any deck. For instance, in a beatdown deck, poison is extremely unnecessary, as if they played barbarians on your giant, the poison is not gonna take them out in time. You're just better off taking the instant damage of the Fireball, even though it deals less damage on towers and is harder to hit. And in decks like Hog Rider, Fireball tends to be more favorable, as you want to eliminate the building to get your hog on tower as quick as possible, whereas with poison, your hog will die before the spell duration is over, so it typically just doesn't work like that. The decks that does well with it are things like Graveyard, since it lasts a few seconds, so playing a poison with it ends up as some sort of a protection coat for your graveyard. Miner and Goblin Drill also tend to prefer poison, as they work very similarly to Graveyard, so the higher total damage on both troops and towers is very helpful for them. Another thing poison does better is dealing with spawners, as the longer duration allows it to eliminate more waves overall, compared to how Fireball would only be able to take out one wave because the damage is instant. Defense wise, it still is very good. In fact, it's very common to use it on defense, especially against heavy pushes. Sure, the duration makes it slightly worse on defense against nearly everything, especially annoying Fireball bait cards like Flying Machine, but it also does make it much better at dealing with shields than Fireball. As you can see here, Poison nearly takes out an Evo Wizard on its own, while Fireball gets completely wasted on his shield. Next we got Lightning. For